another week or month, another country's currency is destroyed. And also what happens is another country in which its citizens could have saved their financial livelihoods if they just had precious metals as a store of wealth. OPEC blowback continues to ripple around the world, according to Zero Hedge, with Russia's ruble pushing back towards record lows against the US dollar and Kazakhstan's tenge having tumbled to record lows. Those are two other countries you can say, well, I wonder what gold went to in their countries. Oh, it went up significantly. The writing is on the wall for Azerbaijan. As Bloomberg reports, the third biggest oil producer in the former Soviet Union moved to a free float on Monday, and their currency, the manat, crashed almost 50% instantly to its weakest on record, with the second devaluation, by the way, this year. Wonder what it would look like if they had them some gold and silver. They'd be sitting really pretty. Wouldn't be hardly upset at all about their currency devaluation. Oh, thanks, you just made my investment, retirement, whatever it is, go way up. Hey, devalue some more, as a matter of fact. Of course, something else occurs when that happens. It's not so good. Oh, the price of milk just went up. The price of everything just went up. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, sorry about that. Once again, if you had some gold and silver, you could at least ease that pain significantly. But people are people, so why should it be? While Azerbaijan's former Soviet allies, Russia and Kazakhstan, have moved to floating currency regimes in the past year, the Azeri Central Bank has questioned whether the country was prepared for a similar shift. Governor Elman Rostamov said there was no need for another devaluation of the manat, according to a televised interview broadcast on September 25th. And now Azerbaijan's manat crashes 50%. Sorry about that. Yeah, we didn't foresee that happening again, but it actually just did. Sorry about that. As Bloomberg reports, it looks like their authorities are following Kazakhstan's devaluation path, said Oleg Kuzmin, a former Russian central bank advisor who works as an economist at Renaissance Capital in Moscow. Quote, after devaluing the currency once, some time ago, they concluded that the first move was not enough to tackle all the challenges of a weaker oil price movement. Azerbaijan relies on hydrocarbons for more than 90% of its exports, and the manat has lost almost half of its value against the dollar this year, the worst performance of currencies globally. The Azeri Central Bank's reserves were at $6.2 billion at the end of November, down from more than $15 billion a year earlier. The Russian ruble's collapse and a 70% plunge in the crude price since June last year have ushered in a new era of volatility for Azerbaijan, which is also beset by challenges ranging from declining oil output to a festering conflict with neighboring Armenia. Pesky little Armenians, gosh. The only real surprise is that they waited so long, blew scarce forex reserves in the process, and thereby undermined the sovereign balance sheet and credibility and confidence in the process. Timothy Ash, head of emerging market strategy at Nomura International PLC in London, said by email. If these countries, these people, had gold and silver, even as we saw gold and silver getting hammered just in recent times, the value of it over there would have been phenomenal. And this story we're talking about is just one country because their currency crashed 50%. It's a big story. But how many other countries currencies have severely weakened against the US dollar, and gold and silver is priced in US dollars, and they're also priced using what mechanism? The US stock market, or COMEX market, technically speaking, in the United States, of course. So it's our dollar, our market, we set the price, and our dollar is doing phenomenal. We just passed a $1.15 trillion highest budget ever. US dollar, top of the charts. Right? Remember that one? Leaving them fools behind. Get off me. Get off me, Russia. Get off me, China. Or Azerbaijan, Stan, whatever. Gotta get away from me. We got this. That's because we control the markets. There are markets. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. So, this is just, point being, this is just a story of why precious metals have the history that they have, which is literally saving a person's financial livelihood. And did I just hear today, President Obama has signed a law allowing the U.S. Mint to add more than 90% silver in coins, certain coins. The hell did that come from? It's actually going to be cheaper to do that than to have the mixed metals. So it's actually cheaper to make a 99% silver coin than it is to make a 90% silver. Is that what you're telling me? Yes. Now that's odd to me because it doesn't make sense. For one fact, or sheer fact, is when you take precious metals out of the equation and replace them with something else, you're really watering down the value of it. In this case, they're taking out the garbage metal, adding more silver to it, and telling us, well, we can do this cheaper. It doesn't make sense to me, if I'm being quite honest with you, but nonetheless, that happened. And I thought he signed it, maybe it was today, I thought I read. Unless it was yesterday, and I read it today, but it was yesterday or today that this happened. Is that some kind of, is that going to play some kind of role or something in the future that you and I don't know about yet? When the central bank system of, fiat currency blows up and they say, oh, well, don't worry, the new one's going to be backed by precious metals, we got this. And then they're already ready to be minting the proper amounts of gold and silver in all coins. Just throwing that out there. Don't know. It's a thought. One little final thing I think I wanted to mention. Actually, no, that's all. Because that video kind of needs to be a whole separate video. And I'm not doing that right now. So, I hope you all have tomorrow's the 23rd. I'd say have a decent Christmas, have a good Christmas, but I might be doing another video or two tomorrow, and then it might be more appropriate if I say it tomorrow. Either way, it's around that time. Have a good Christmas. Have fun. Do whatever you do. Try not to let the doom and gloom get to you. Always remember, this is like a story, a movie. You're in it, but you're not a main actor. You're not even in the movie at all, other than watching it technically, but it's a live movie. You can't do anything about what these people want to do, the club, whatever. They're going to do it. They're going to do whatever they want. It's practically set in stone. So all you can do at this point is say, well, I don't like what I think that they're going to be doing, which I think I'm going to be right. How do you protect yourself? One of those things, because they're going to have to destroy the whole financial system, protect yourself with precious metals. That's a start. That's a real good start. So just know, as you see more and more stories and more crap, wow, it's getting worse. Oh my God, it's still getting worse. Yes, I know. And I said it would get worse. And I said until we see a peak, like anything has a peak cycle, a climax, and then boom, goes back down. Until we see that climax, so to speak, ain't no reason for me or anyone really to think, oh, I bet it'll be getting better. I bet next election season will be better. As if they're going to elect Trump. You saw the Economist 2016 cover. It's got Hillary Clinton in front of your face. That will be the next president. Not for any reason you hear of. It means nothing. She will be the next one. If she don't get it and somehow Trump gets it, then you have a lot to look forward to, actually. Magic 8 Ball, is Trump going to get the election and us have a lot to look forward to? Magic. See if I can hold it steady. Don't flip on me, Magic 8 Ball. I got to show the people. Easy. Easy. Most likely. Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. Thank you. I wish it was that easy. No, it's not going to be easy at all. But again, you can protect yourself with some precious metals as a just-in-case precautionary measure, which I'm quite certain is going to not be a just-in-case. It's going to be it's going to be here where, yeah, it wasn't a just-in-case. It's here now. Thank God I've got these things. It saved my rear end while everyone else was struggling. That's what it's going to be. I don't want it to be that. I would give every ounce of silver away right this second. Right now. Knock on the door. Yes, who is it? Oh, you're here to make out. Oh, you're here for the silver? Here you go. If I could change the course of what we see coming. Even though it's still kind of speculation. Right? It's not set in stone. We haven't seen it yet. We can't say it for sure. We know it's coming. I would give away all my silver in a heartbeat to just let things go kind of smoothly on out. But it's not going to happen. And because it's not going to happen, I don't think I'll be giving my silver away. I'll be using it. Take care.